Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. Today I was on Facebook and I came across quite a few articles about Wendy Williams. She made some statements in response to Jesse Williams' powerful BET acceptance speech. For those of you who don't know, Wendy Williams has a television program that specializes in celebrity news and Hollywood gossip. I don't watch her show. The only way that I was familiar with her is through her radio program back in the day. She had a radio program that was similar, where she would talk to celebrities about gossip and all that kind of stuff. So every now and then I would listen to it. But that's just the background information. So I'm going to read her quote and then I'm going to provide my commentary afterwards. So here's what she said about Jesse Williams' BET award statement. She said, "I must say to you, he was on BET. His speech was very poignant. On the other hand, I would be really offended if there was a school that was known as a historically white college. We have historically black colleges. What if there was the National Organization for White People only? There's the NAACP. In her audience, they weren't feeling her statements. They were silent when she made those ridiculous statements. So she went on to say this. She said, "Look, everybody's silent. You're leaving me out here to dry by myself. One wrong word. I'm choosing my words carefully. But what I'm saying is racism sucks and we can all do better in our own household, educating ourselves and teaching our children to make it better." She went on to say this: "National speeches like this will always rub people the wrong way, just like white people will be offended because Spelman College is a historically black college for women. You might feel funny about that. I know I'll be feeling funny, like I just told you, if there was a white college or whatever." So those are her comments, and I just want to spend a few minutes just responding to what she said. And before I do so, I just want people to know that don't know. I attended a historically black college, Howard University, back in the day. I graduated from there. I received my bachelor's there. So this is an issue that matters to me. This is an issue that I'm sensitive about. First of all, black colleges are not racist. The idea of a black college is not racist in and of itself. But before I talk about that, let me just say this. She's suggesting that the idea of black entertainment television alone is racist, when black entertainment television is not even owned by black people right now. When BET awards white people as well as black people. So the notion that BET is somehow a racist institution is just ridiculous on its face. The notion that black colleges are racist is ridiculous as well. Black colleges were created because for so long, for many years, African Americans were barred from attending many historically white universities. So this idea that there was no such thing or is no such thing as a historically white university is ridiculous. Most of the universities in this country are historically white. So you had brilliant black minds like Thurgood Marshall who were barred from attending white universities. At the time when Thurgood Marshall went to law school, the University of Maryland barred African Americans from attending that law school. So the brother ended up attending Howard University. Institutions like Howard help to educate more black people than any other colleges or universities. Those universities fulfilled a need at a time when black people were by and large denied access to higher education. So they were crucial, and they are still crucial today. They're crucial today because there's simply not enough room at most of these white colleges to admit all the black students who are applying for college. That's number one. Second, there are all kinds of benefits in attending a historically black college that outweigh the benefits of attending a predominantly white college. In terms of the social experience, in terms of being around black people, being around your own people, that's an experience that's unlike any other experience. It's unlike any other experience that you can get from any other universities. Attending a college where you are surrounded by black examples of excellence. Nothing can replace that. Being at a college where you see black professors, where most of your professors are black, whether you're talking about science, whether you're talking about mathematics, whether you're talking about arts, whether you're talking about liberal arts or fine arts or any subject, business, you're being educated by black people for the most part. You are seeing living examples of excellence. And also, even though it's a historically black university, you have a lot of diversity at these historically black universities. You have black people from all over the country, and you have black people from all over the world. And you even have people who are not black that attend historically black colleges and universities. These colleges and universities do not discriminate against anyone. Anyone can apply to a historically black university. Anyone. And many black universities have students of all different races that attend, especially the graduate schools, like Howard Law School and some of the medical schools. They have a lot of non-black students that attend. So this notion that the idea of a historically black college or university is racist, that's preposterous. It's ridiculous. And it's a shame that this woman would promote that idea. At a black university, a black person doesn't have to deal with racism. They don't have to deal with a teacher treating them differently or grading them differently because of their race. They don't have to deal with someone second guessing them because of their race. They don't have to deal with the social barriers that come along with racial differences. And from what I remember, from years ago, there are studies that talk about how black students are more likely to complete their education and to be successful at historically black universities. So there are all kinds of benefits that come along with attending historically black colleges and universities. So it's just, again, ridiculous for her to suggest that it's racist to attend or to have a black university or college. Also, this woman went on to say, or to suggest that the idea of the NAACP is racist or problematic. As if the NAACP is an organization solely for black people. The NAACP is predominantly black, but the NAACP has members of all different races. The NAACP was founded by a large number of white people. There were black founders as well, but most of the founders were white. And many members today are white as well. And there are white members of the board of directors, but overwhelmingly, the organization is predominantly black. But it's not a racist organization that bars people from joining based on their race or bars people from leadership based on their race. So her characterization of the NAACP is a mischaracterization, a distortion of the reality. See, this is a classic example of someone that's trying to please everybody and who is pleasing nobody. This woman talked about how speeches like Jesse Williams' speech rubs people the wrong way. When you challenge racism in this country, it's going to rub people the wrong way. When you are courageous and you speak truth to power, it's going to rub people the wrong way. They are going to condemn you. They're going to attack you. You're going to be attacked not only by the white racists, but you are going to be attacked by the Negro stooges and some of these misguided people that think they're pro-black. You're going to be attacked from all angles. Sometimes the truth is more important than how people feel about the speech. We have to get out of this box that we put ourselves in, where we confine ourselves, where we tap dance, where we shuck and jive in order to please these white people who couldn't give a half a damn about us. So this woman is just another example of somebody walking the line, somebody else, trying to walk a fine line, trying to balance things out. And the fact of the matter is, nobody's satisfied with what she said. And this woman has, from what I understand, she relies on black people for support. And I'm glad that people are calling her out on this nonsense. So those are my thoughts about this. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.